Welcome to Storytellers Podcasts. That's a terrible name. I need to change it. I'm Ben.
Phoenix.
John. Sailor.
They didn't say I'm. I feel like a dick.
I feel like you should have said...
Welcome to episode 1 of From a Hat. Okay, so here's the general idea. We've got some ideas, we've written them down, we put them in a hat, we're going to pick one out and we're going to talk about it because we're insane. Alright, Phoenix, do you want to be the first person to ever pick a topic from the hat?
Okay, here we go, Ben. And we've got this one.
What is
Batman is dumb.
Welcome to episode 1 of From a Hat. The topic today is Batman is dumb.
Well, Batman is kind of dumb.
No shit, he's dumb.
Well, I mean, he's cool.
He's a man.
You're gonna get a lot of shit for this, but
No,
Batman...
he's dumb as hell.
Like, he calls himself an investigator, but he's...
I like how he's like, I'm a detective, but I also use fear as a weapon. Do you know what happens when you intimidate a witness? They say whatever the fuck you want them to say, so that you'll stop scaring them. You're like, oh, I'm Batman. Someone killed my best friend. Batman, help me. Did you do it? I'm sorry, Batman. You did it, didn't you? No, but you're scary. He's a bloke in BDSM gear.
Yeah.
What a fucking... How? Okay, there's a difference between being fucked up and just being, like, a kinky bastard. And I think Batman's more of a kinky bastard.
Okay,
Well,
sure.
that's a fair point. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting about why Batman is dumb.
He's clearly like a sadist, right?
Yeah.
He goes around in like leather bondage gear and beats people up. That's his whole dealie.
Does anyone in this room not think Batman is dumb?
Yeah, for the real world, yes.
No, just in
In
books.
general, yes.
Well,
when you think about it, he's really dumb because it's a bat.
okay, how about we...
Bats can't really fucking see, so... Well, it depends what the bat is.
I don't get why he's afraid of bats.
They can, but...
Bats didn't kill his parents. He should have become Gunman.
No, Bullet Man.
Bullet Man.
No, Gunman! I am the knight. I am the gun. In my head, you know, like mascots for football team?
Yeah.
It's just Bruce Wayne in a giant foam gun suit.
Of course. What else
With
would
no
it be?
face mask. You're like, you're Bruce Wayne. I am the gun. You're fucked.
Gunman.
Oh.
What a cool cat.
Okay,
That would fix most of his problems, but...
What if he just used guns?
Well, you just...
Well, have you seen Batman vs Superman?
How many guns does he use?
Yeah,
in that?
So many.
I know,
He chose to use a
but I'm talking about 3 that, like, the Joker and all that.
That's dumb.
What?
He chose to use a spear.
To kill Superman instead of... Like, why didn't he make the spear bullets in those gas guns instead and just shoot him?
Yeah.
Because he shoot him with the gas guns.
Oh,
I think he just want to look cool.
Metallo
He
once...
just wanna look cool.
He does. Metallo once tried to kill Superman using a kryptonite bullet and nearly succeeded. Because you shoot Superman with a kryptonite bullet, they can't operate on him because he's Superman. You can't cut open Superman with a scalpel because he's Superman. Which is why he's not dumb. Well, he is dumb, but that's another That's another topic for another day.
Wait, why didn't, Batman use a harpoon gun, right? He's got the spear.
Yeah.
He just
What
loads
the fuck?
He just whittles it down a bit, which he's already done because he shaped it into the spear. He just makes it a bit smaller, loads it into, a crossbow or a harpoon gun. Not even something like a bullet where you need, actual, explosions to get it going. Just something, spring-actioned.
Like a fucking gas power, like a proper harpoon gun.
It would have made it so much easier, but instead he was like, oh, look at me, I'm standing on top of you, I'm gonna stab you in the heart and give you enough time for you to say Martha.
Oh, what's that? Your mum's name's Martha? Oh, I guess I can't.
Oh, I can't kill you now.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna let our listeners know. I picked this topic. I didn't pick it. I wrote it down and put it in the hat. I just specifically wanted to yell about how stupid Batman comics are, because fuck, they're dumb.
But I read them.
Yeah, but they're so dumb!
But they're so awesomely dumb.
Okay.
Which ones?
All of them!
I don't know, I think the first one was alright.
Which one? The
very first one, where he kicks a robber into a vat of acid and then says...
That wasn't the first one!
And then says, a fitting end for your kind.
That's the Joker's origin.
Well, it's in the first comic.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's not the
Oh.
Joker who he kicks into the vat of acid. It's just
Or is
random
it?
criminal.
I bet you it is. Someone at DC is going to retcon that and fix it and make it.
Yeah, well, what about the killing joke?
The Killing Joke is... Okay, the Killing Joke is so dumb because the Joker is all like, "Wow, haha, I'm the Joker, la-dee-da-fuckity-da."
Weird ass Joker voice, but yes.
Shut up. Fuck you. Do you want me to do a Heath Ledger impression? Like
Oh,
everyone
no.
ever. It's simple. We kill the Batman. That's not simple! If it was simple, Heath, someone would have done it. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, he didn't actually want to kill the Bat.
Yes, he did at the beginning.
Did he?
It's
I
true.
thought he just didn't want to kill him.
No,
He doesn't
no,
want to
at
kill
the
him full stop.
At
but
the beginning, he starts off being like, we're like actually wanting to kill him. It's when they actually get into
This is fun.
beating each other that it's like, oh wow, okay.
okay,
This is actually
We're like
fun.
equals.
Yeah.
I'll explain to you why the Killing Joke is dumb. Alright? The Killing Joke is dumb because they're like, let's make a definitive origin for the Joker. Which kind of ruins the mystique of the guy because no one knows who he is or where he's come from. Which is why it's also stupid that now they've told everyone who the Joker is. Well, they kind of did. They were like, we're going to say who the Joker is. And they're like, oh, it's 3 people. What? That doesn't make any sense. But
Oh, that was
Yeah.
silly.
Anyway, but-
You know.
Killing Joke is dumb, in my opinion, because, like, what? I don't get his plan. The
Joker's?
Joker's plan and Batman's plan to foil him. Joker's plan in The Killing Joke is, I'm gonna drive Jim Gordon insane by possibly raping his daughter and showing him naked photos of her. Right.
Putting him on a roller coaster.
And putting him on a roller coaster. Right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe my childhood was much more fucked up than I've been led to believe. But you can't tell me you've never seen another member of your family in the nude before. At some point, you might have accidentally
but I
seen a
think-
member
I
of your
think
family in the nude.
Yes, but I don't think it's about that. I think it's about the pain she's in.
Yeah,
And the
okay.
insinuation thinking
Have you
that
never
she's
seen
being
a
raped.
member of your family in pain?
No, but not like
There's
that.
a time Sailor fell down.
You know
Yeah,
what happens when you
on the
see a member of your
skateboard.
family in pain? You laugh, because it's fucking funny.
Yeah, but
That's true.
right, okay.
That's the rule of family. The rule is you've got to get one "Are you alright?" out, and
It's
then you're allowed to
hilarious.
laugh.
She got raped and her face got smashed in.
She
oh
didn't
my
get
God.
raped.
No,
She didn't
no.
get raped and her face didn't get smashed in. She got shot in the gut.
Oh yeah, she got shot.
Which, by the way,
But she
how
got-
is she
she got beaten
paralysed
at
from a
all.
bullet wound to the stomach?
Because he shoots her through the stomach, and it goes do straight into the spine.
Do you know what happens when a bullet goes into the stomach,
Goes
Phoenix?
straight to the spine.
It goes straight
It
into the
doesn't-
spine.
It doesn't go do, and this is great for an audio podcast, but he's moving his hand to the side when he goes do, as if it was going around the organs. Bullets don't do that. It just goes straight through the stomach and leaks stomach acid out. If anything, Barbara Gordon, how long was she on the floor waiting for help? If she was on that floor for too long,
Can't you survive for a while?
yeah, but not very long because you can't. If you die of a, you can really die of a bullet wound to the stomach, and
Yeah,
it's the
you
most
can.
painful death. Well, it's one of the most painful bullet wounds because you're leaking stomach acid onto your skin and organ.
Fun.
But Batman's plan to stop Joker, he's like, I gotta stop Joker. How? Oh, I'm just gonna go to the carnival. How did you
Hang out
not?
with him.
He's the world's greatest detective, yeah? How did he not figure out to check the one fucking carnival in Gotham?
I think it's funny that, because I watched the movie, I didn't read the comic,
Ha!
that it...
That's a
One of
good
the
film.
things
Oh.
Batman does before going to to the carnival and stuff like that is he goes under a bridge and talks to prostitutes.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah, that's...
that
Okay,
the thing?
you haven't
Yeah.
seen The Killing Joke. Okay.
I've read the book.
For people who haven't seen it yet, go see it, or at least find it somehow. I'm sure you can. I'm not naming any names. But in the Killing Joke movie, there's a scene where,
Spoilers.
yeah,
But who guessed?
who gives a fuck? It's a fucking... Read the book, for fuck's sake. Anyway, Batman's looking for Joker, and he goes to all the criminals of Gotham, and he's like, where's the Joker? Actually, that's not Kevin Conroy.
No.
Where's the Joker? That's closer.
sure.
Sure, why not?
It'll work.
Yes.
It's like, where's the Joker? And they're like, I don't know. So he goes to some prostitutes under a random bridge, and he goes, where's the Joker? And they're like, oh, he hasn't been to see us. And he's like, And they go, yeah, it's weird, because normally he comes here first. Which implies that whenever the Joker breaks out of Arkham, he goes to these prostitutes and bangs them before committing atrocities.
Yeah.
What?
That's what it's like.
Why
it's
would
like
you fuck
It's like he goes there and they're like, oh yeah, Joker hasn't turned up. It's strange. He broke out like a couple of days ago. You'd think he'd have been here because he usually gets here first. And Batman's like, I know he goes here first. Otherwise, why would I be talking to the prostitutes?
Batman, which brings up even more questions. If Batman knows that's where the Joker goes first, how come he doesn't just have where the fuck is Nightwing just with a constant vigil on these, 6 prostitutes under a bridge?
Not even that.
Robin,
it's like...
Robin, I've got a special mission for you. Sit under this bridge and wait for the Joker. Actually, maybe not said Robin, because Joker has a bad history with the Robin.
Yeah. But no, one of the things about it
he
is
beats
it's
them
like...
with crowbars.
Yeah.
Batman knows about this, which means that, the Joker's whole gimmick of being random is kind of warped in that, because it's breaks out of jail, goes sleeps with prostitutes. It's like, okay, I guess he has a routine.
Yeah, he has a pattern now. I like how this turned into just yelling about the Joker, because the Joker is also dumb.
Yeah, but
awesome at the same time.
While we're on the topic of Joker, actually, there's a video on YouTube by a guy called The Imaginary Axis, where he tries to diagnose the Joker's mental illness. No, he does it pretty well. He goes, okay, I've been trying to figure out what exactly it is the Joker has, because he's not crazy. They keep saying he's crazy, but he's not. And the legal definition of insanity, you have to be found insane by a jury of your peers. That's how they determine if you're insane. It's not a matter of, you've got psychosis, you're insane.
Yeah.
A doctor can't find you insane, a jury does.
Makes sense.
And every time Joker's been to court, a jury has unanimously decided he's insane and sent him to Arkham. But Joker's not insane, because every time you think, he's got this illness. No, he doesn't, because there's he's a sociopath. Well, no, because he's capable of emotions in general, so he's not a sociopath.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's a narcissistic psychopath. Well, no, because he, on some level, cares about other people like Batman and, to an extent, Harley Quinn. So the guy's like, I figured out what it is the Joker has. He doesn't have anything. He's Deadpool. He's aware of the fourth wall.
That makes sense.
Because there's many scenes in the books where Joker addresses the audience directly, or references the fact that he's in a book, or in the best scene of Batman the Animated Series, in my opinion, there's a bit where Joker's walking along and he's whistling his own theme tune from the show. This is the best. He's just walking along. He's like, and I remember watching that and being like, that's the theme song. That's very clever. But anyway.
Back onto Batman being dumb.
Yeah, enough about Joker being
That's
Deadpool.
the sex scene.
Why?
Yeah!
We didn't talk about
Also,
that. Was really
the
dumb.
Killing Joke animated film is also dumb, because there's a scene where Batman, not because Batgirl fucked Batman, but because she doesn't call him Bruce at any point during this film.
It's true.
Which still, to me, implies that when they bang on the roof, spoilers,
He keeps his mask on.
when they bang on, he kept the mask on.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Barbara?
It's like
Barbara Gordon has a thing for leather, apparently.
Black Cat.
Duh.
Spider-Man is like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Black Cat's fucked.
There's one where they do get fully naked. And
She
bang.
keep the mask on?
Yeah, and she's like, next time just keep the mask on. And he's like, alright, that's me.
That's really bad. Oh yeah, that must be very bad for Peter Parker's self-esteem.
It's horrible.
That must be bad for Bruce Wayne's self-esteem. He's an egomaniac.
He is an egomaniac.
It's like, keep the mask on, Batman, but this is made of leather. Do you know how sweaty it gets under here?
But see, the thing about, Batman is I don't understand why he has a problem with anyone. Like any of the villains. He's apparently the world's greatest detective and he can solve things constantly. Like, Riddler, sure, Riddler creates puzzles for
Riddler's
him to
so
do
fucking
and
dumb.
stuff like that. But, characters like the Penguin, where it's people are going out dressed as penguins and shooting penguin rockets around. He knows where the Penguin hangs out.
Yeah,
he
he
owns a club in Gotham.
You know, in the books, because that's my main frame of knowledge, not the cartoon. Well, I know a lot about Batman.
Yeah.
In the books, Penguin and Batman aren't really strictly Batman doesn't have big long storylines where he's got to foil Penguin anymore, because Penguin isn't a proper villain. He's a regular mobster who for some reason wants to be a penguin.
Makes sense.
It's not been explained what exactly it is about penguins that Oswald Cobblepot gets a fucking hard-on for.
Yeah.
but he's got a thing for penguins. So Batman just uses him as, like, an informant.
Okay.
Like, he'll just go to the iceberg line and be like, Oswald, because I love the Christian Bale accent. Oswald, tell me what the Joker's planning. Yeah, okay, he's gonna poison the water supply. Cheers, buddy. And then he just fucks up.
God.
Like, Bruce Wayne turns a bit of a blind eye to Penguin's illegal activities. If he does something too illegal, like murder, he'll bring him in, and Penguin will serve his time. And in Gotham, your time is like a week, because someone will break you out of jail.
Yeah.
Which is also dumb.
What is Penguin's origin? He was born...
It varies.
He was
Because
born a
in the
penguin.
movie, was he raised by penguins?
In the movie
second
with
one.
Danny
Yeah.
Second
DeVito,
one, he
he
was raised by
was
penguins?
born, and his parents, and the
Were
way it was
like,
explained
oh god,
to me
he's
was,
ugly.
well, the way it was
He's
explained to
ugly
me
or
was they
something.
looked at him and they're like, oh, he's pure evil. How you can tell a baby is pure evil? Because all babies are pure evil.
Didn't the baby kill a cat?
He ate a cat.
Again.
Yeah.
He ate a cat?
Yeah.
Didn't he?
The
Penguins don't eat
The
cats!
penguin eats their pet cat, so they throw him down the drain, and he ends up in the penguin area of the zoo, where they raise him as their own. Because he doesn't
I
eat
saw it years
penguins. He
You're
eats
right.
cats.
I forgot. I haven't seen the second
I
one
haven't
in
seen
so long.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
But yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
Now, keep that in mind. In the books, Penguin's origin is this. He was born to the rich family of the Cobblepots.
Yeah.
The Waynes and the Cobblepots had a natural feud. The Cobblepots were... Something happened and they lost all their fortune. Oswald blames the Waynes for no reason.
Yeah, that's
And he
probably
wants to
weird.
restore his family's lineage. And he just so happens to have a thing for penguins.
Of course.
Batman, and the reason he carries an umbrella and all that shit is Batman came along and he's all like, his thing's the bat. Well, I'm gonna make, umbrellas a symbol to fear for the Batman. Because I'm guessing he did the same thing Batman did and just looked around his room and goes, there's an umbrella. I'm the umbrella now. Which is how Batman picked bats. He was like, should I be the ninja? Oh, there's a bat. I'm gonna be Batman. What the fuck?
I don't know why the Batman bothers with Gotham. Like, I get it's where he's from and his family and all that
Gotham's
sort of
scum,
stuff.
man.
But it's
It's
like...
actually gotten worse when he went Batman.
You're right.
You should
Gotham
just
has
go
not
to like
improved.
you should just go to like Metropolis or something like that. Just be a dude and let Superman handle it.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a very good... Why doesn't Superman handle all the crime?
Right.
He's faster than a bullet.
No,
He's,
it's like
faster than that.
it's like when you've got characters like Superman and the Flash who can do like all this stuff in an instant. It's like, why does Batman bother? He's like, hey, Superman, so the Riddler's screwing up in Gotham again. Can you sort that? And Superman could be like, boop, X-ray vision. There he is. Take him in.
Yeah.
Done. All of it. But Batman's like, no. Riddler's my problem. I have to... That's a very Australian...
There's a very Australian Batman.
Batman.
What's about? G'day, mate. Oh, Brucey Wayne. Fucking copy Nicky Bluey Gumtree. There's an Australian... Okay, for a while... Okay, that reminds me of my least favourite Australian Batman thing. When Batman revealed that he was Batman, like, Bruce Wayne's like, I used to be Batman. I'm not anymore. That's Batman now. And then Dick Grayson's there in a suit and he's like, hello, I'm Batman. And he doesn't tell anyone he's Dick Grayson because he's not a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And Bruce is like, no, I'm going to set up a new division of Wayne Tech called Batman Incorporated. And he just set up and he wanted a Batman in every country.
Okay.
And like there's the French Batman who's into parkour.
Awesome.
And the English Batman who's like,
Wow.
there's like a Batman and a Robin in every country, but they're not all called Batman and Robin.
Right.
Like, there's no Robin in France, but there's the Batman who's into parkour. In England, there's Knight and Squire. Who
That's awesome.
are a knight and a squire, and they're amazing. But, actually, no, they're not in England, they're Australian.
Oh, okay.
You know who would have been a good Batman for Australia?
Who?
Captain Boomerang.
Probably.
Because he's already got a fetish, boomerangs.
Just makes him bat
In
shaped.
the unicorn.
No, he doesn't even need to make him bat shape, because Knight and Squire have nothing
Wait,
to
is
do
this in
with
the comic
bats.
books?
Huh?
Is this in the Wait.
Yeah, in the books there was a big long story arc, and then New
Wow.
52 happened, and then I'm not sure what happened after that because I stopped caring.
just
So many
redo
reboots.
everything.
It was like, okay, before New 52, the gimmick was no superhero was allowed to operate in Gotham, not even the Bat family.
Oh.
Like, the only people who were allowed to operate as heroes in Gotham were Batman and whoever the current Robin was.
Okay.
So, which is why Nightwing moved to Bloodhaven.
Right.
Because he's like, you can't be a superhero in my town, get the fuck out. But then New 52 happened.
Fuck.
That would be, I want that scene, by the way. If anyone's listening to this, please draw me a scene of Bruce Wayne telling Dick Grayson to fuck off. Anyway, then New 52 happened, and, like, more heroes moved back into Gotham. Like, the entire Bat family operate out of Gotham. Like, Nightwing, for a little while, was in Gotham.
Yeah.
Barbara Gordon as Batgirl's in Gotham.
Yeah.
The only member of the Bat family who didn't seem to work in Gotham was Red Hood, because he's the only Batman character who I like, because he uses guns, because he's not a fucking idiot. But now they've done Rebirth, and now Jason Todd, Red Hood, is working out of Gotham. Specifically, he's working out of the basement of the GCPD, and they don't know he's there.
Of course not.
What?
Okay,
Oh my god.
so Red Hood is my favourite Batman character, because he just is.
Wait, before he was Red Hood? Or...
No, just always. He's
Always.
always been. Because
Oh, okay.
he's my favourite. And currently, he's working in Gotham as like a secret agent for Batman because he's known for being the guy who Batman doesn't trust in the Bat family because he uses guns and he kills people. So Bruce was all like, you, Jason, go pretend to be a mobster and, like, infiltrate the gangs and bring them in. Rachel. Batman.
Yeah.
Anyway. And, Jason's like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And Batman breaks into where Jason's lair is, and he's like, why are you underneath the GCPD? And Jason's like, well,
Why are you underneath the GCPD?
yeah.
What's wrong here?
Like, I don't know if it's the head...
Where are the other drugs going?
Where are the other drugs going?
What the fuck you?
I don't think it's like the headquarters, it's a precinct. I know it's a precinct because they mentioned specifically that Jason has like he's got like a Bat computer, which is a giant fucking wall-sized TV and like a desk with keyboards, and it's somehow underneath a GCPD precinct so he can get information from the police.
Yeah.
And it's just like, how? Okay, surely at some point someone in that precinct was like, hey Bill, can you go down to the basement and get me like some new paper for this printer? Yeah, sure. Holy shit, there's a guy in a leather jacket down here. You're Jason Todd. You're Batman's sidekick. I was. Get out of here, you fuck. Gotham's so fucked.
Yeah.
Batman's so fucked.
The cops aren't that good either, are they?
They're pretty
No.
bad. Most of them are corrupt, I think.
What do they do?
The cops.
Yeah.
Which cops?
Just the cops.
Like
There's a lot of them corrupt.
like Gordon and Bullock?
Gordon's cool, and then everyone else, like, just,
Bullock's alright.
but like, there's just a regular. I'm a cop.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be a cop in Gotham
Why would
because
you
you're
wanna be a cop in
guaranteed to
Gotham?
be dead.
That's true.
I never understood why Gotham has any cops, actually, because, like, Joker always kills them. How do they have any left?
It's like a lineage thing. So one cop dies, his son joins up.
What if you don't have a kid?
If you don't have a kid, then
No, but the requirement is that you have to have a kid before you join.
They've got to have a family, and they're always 3 days away from retirement.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because they all know, we're not living 3 days.
No.
It's been a week since Joker's been out. Penguin was just here. Not Penguin, bad. Riddler was just here. He set up a riddle. We don't know what the fuck it means.
Does Riddler kill people? Or does he
Does
just
he?
riddle
Yes.
around the joint?
Riddle around. Riddle's not a verb.
And it's not.
It is
menacing
now.
either. If he just riddled people,
Like,
Yeah.
like,
why would you be scared?
like he's a dude in like
Riddle's like,
a green and question mark like jumpsuit
Yeah.
that just riddles around the place, being like, "Hey, Batman,
well,
solve
he's
this."
not-
I don't know why Batman, if he's not hurting anyone, why does Batman bother? Is it just like an ego
Well,
thing?
I think
Like,
threatens to
he
hurt
thinks he's
someone.
smarter
Yeah.
than me,
Like,
I'm the world's greatest
he
detective.
threatens-
in
he
the
threatens
Arkham
to kill
Knight,
people.
he took
Catwoman.
Catwoman hostage.
Oh, Arkham Knight. Don't get me fucking started. We've got, like...
That was a good game.
I haven't played
Okay.
Arkham Knight, to be honest.
Okay,
Awesome game.
Riddler. Riddler in Okay, what does Riddler do in Arkham Knight, Sailor?
He makes you do
What is it? What does he do? What do you do in Arkham Knight
Wait,
against
no, I haven't
Riddler?
played
cars.
Racetracks.
race.
Yeah.
Yeah, car.
Can
yeah,
you
sorry,
explain
yeah.
to me how a race course is a riddle?
It's good gameplay.
It's not.
It's good gameplay.
It's but it's shit game.
Awesome game.
Shit game was shit ending, just like Batman.
Yeah, it was a terrible ending. You have to get all these riddles, and then it's like, oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
just the
if you get all the riddles, you get the special bonus
But
cutscene that isn't very good.
Aren't the
It's
riddles
terrible.
to find the racetracks?
What?
Don't you need to solve riddles
No.
to find the race?
No.
I didn't
He
play
tells
Arkham.
you where they are.
You just like go in there and you do a race.
You
Oh,
like,
and
do
then
your
he
thing,
mocks
and then
you.
and then he mocks you.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
fucking
It's so annoying.
But it
And he gets pissed off. No, you're supposed to make it.
But there are the Riddler trophies.
Yeah, but
Those aren't riddles. Oh, I've got a. That's a
There are
puzzle.
riddles. There are riddles in the game.
Okay, a riddle. All right, John. A riddle is this: Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. What is Humpty? Exactly. That's a riddle because it's a question where I haven't told you exactly what it is, and you've got to figure it out.
The worst part in that game was probably Slade.
What? Deathstroke.
Deathstroke, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I was keen to fight him. And then
I thought it was good. And
Yeah,
then it's
that
just
was
another
yeah,
tank.
that was so bad. And
The-
you're
the
like,
problem-
he just jumps out and you attack him. It's like, oh.
The big thing
Fuck,
about
that's
that
it.
though
Yeah,
is
it's not
that
right.
all any of the villains would have to do in that game is strap people to the tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, we got robot tanks to take down the Batman. They're gonna do it. Oh
You
wait, he's got a tank as well. If they're like, we have robot tanks with a person strapped to the front,
So-
Or
Batman
just
can't
put
blow
people
them
in
up.
there.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say. So what you want, Phoenix, is
Tanks.
a manned tank.
No, because they should be robots. Robots are more reliable than men. They're just
No!
they strap
Just put a
civilians
man-
to
Just
it.
put a guy
He's-
in there and he can't shoot it down.
No,
because
no,
he
I
can't
like
kill
Phoenix's
people.
idea better. Just gaff tape men to the outside
Yeah.
of your tank. That's awesome.
The tank's going around shooting at Batman, and Batman's like, I can't shoot these. There are people all
There's a
over
bloke gaffer tape to the front of that tank.
them.
What the fuck, Riddler?
Well, that would be
Riddler
horrible
Arkham Knight.
game.
Who is Jason Todd? Which, spoiler alert, not that it matters because that game is dumb.
I thought it was
I like
a great
playing
game,
It's a
but yeah.
fun.
I like playing.
Look, it's a fine game. I've got it. I bought it twice because I got rid of it, and then I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it again.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
First one's
don't you?
better.
How many
First one's
times
the
have
best
you
one.
bought Watch
First
Dog?
one.
3.
Christ.
First and
Well,
second
Arkham
one.
City.
Oh, Arkham City's good. I'm doing it. That's really good. But I
Arkham-
like the smallness of the first one.
Yeah.
The closed-inness of Asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like
Fair
that
enough.
idea.
If they took the gameplay from fucking Night and put it with the enclosed sort of feeling
Yeah.
of Asylum, I think they'd have a better game than they have with City. And City is an amazing game.
Yeah, it is
I
an
couldn't
amazing game, it
finish.
is.
Oh, right. What was the one after? Origins. I couldn't finish that.
I
I
haven't
still
played it.
haven't played it.
I kind of just don't want to.
Yeah.
I got Arkham Origins for Christmas off my cousin. Because he was like, you like Batman, don't you? And I go, I love Batman. Despite the fact that I think he's dumb. And he goes, here, I bought you this Arkham game because I played the other ones and they were pretty good. I'm like, oh, cool, thanks, man. And I played it, and the version he bought me was broken.
Shit.
Like, it got to, like, the second mission and it would always freeze.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, can I have the receipt? He goes, no, I bought it off eBay. And I go, oh, that's why it's fucked.
Yeah.
You dickhead.
I bought Arkham Asylum for $5 at JB Hi-Fi.
That's a
Wow.
fucking steal.
Yeah,
good.
it was great.
Yeah.
But
But anyway.
Great game.
with Arkham Knight, right? That's
The
based on
remastered.
in one night. The
Yeah,
one
that
night
is-
to beat the game, like
Yeah.
That is 100%.
100%,
Yeah.
goes for 14 hours.
You know what's hilarious?
No, but the whole...
So it's longer
all
than
of
the
them in
night.
one night, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the whole
all of them in
game's
one night, yeah.
They're
supposed
all
to be
over the course
based
of
in
a single night.
a single 14-hour night.
No, not as in like they're all the same night because what a fucking night. No, they're all each game is their own separate night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to clarify that because in my head the way I was speaking made
That's
it
a
sound
lot
like
of
that was
shit
one
happening.
really long night.
But
That's
But
a
no,
lot of shit happening in one night.
Arkham Knight is based in one night.
Do you know how long that night was, Phoenix?
It's like 14 hours.
No, it was longer than that because there's
Christ.
Christmas missions.
Oh no.
As DLC, you've got Arkham Season of Infamy, which is basically Christmas missions, the video game.
Yeah.
They're pretty good games, but they're just so fucking
Dumb.
wasn't
yeah.
the Joker boss battle at the end of the first one good?
I thought it was
I-
silly.
I can't
I
tell
thought
you.
it was silly as hell, but it was
The whole-
fun. It was fun,
It
but it
was
was so silly.
Yeah.
I was
Showtime! Batman! I just love that line from
Right.
Joker. Showtime!
But the thing is, like, so all the games are based on, like, their own single nights, right?
Yeah.
Where he takes down
They're an Arkham
all of the villains.
Yeah. Like, I like how Scarecrow's plan in Arkham Knight was, if we all hit him at once... No, hang on. If we all hit him at... That's not... Fuck it. If we all hit him at once, right, then he'll be overwhelmed. Yeah, because that worked the first 2 times you did that, John.
But you
It's
look
not John sitting across from me. John as in Jonathan Crane, as in Scarecrow, as in...
The Yellow
what's it?
Lantern.
Yeah, the
His
Yellow
plan,
Lantern.
though, Batman should have died.
What do you mean?
Filled up the whole town with that gas. Like,
You know, okay, do you want to know what the perfect plan... Do you want to hear the perfect plan to kill Batman?
Give up.
As much as it... Because we're nearing... Because I'm going to wrap us up with this. The perfect plan to kill Batman comes from the original book, The Killing Joke, which is done. But at the very end, there's a short...
We talked about that.
There's a short story about a guy who's basically set up a camera and he's monologuing to the camera about how he feels that if you want to be good, you've got to do something bad so you know what that feels like so you can decide if you really want to be good or if you just want to be good because that's what people have told you to do. Right. And he goes, I want to do something really bad. Not like, and I want it to mean something. So I'm not just going to lock up a little girl in a basement for like a week and leave her there to die. No, I think I'm going to kill someone. I'm going to kill Batman. And the way he decides he's going to do this is this. He's not going to have a fucking death trap. He's not going to leave a riddle. He's not going to make a penguin bomb. He's not going to make people smile to death, which makes no sense. He's going to wait. He's going to get a gun. He's going to wait on a rooftop. And when Batman stops in those lovely little moments where he's on a gargoyle perched and just overlooking the city, he's going to shoot him in the head through the mouthpiece. Because Batman doesn't cover his mouth.
Yeah.
So he's just going to wait, shoot Batman in the head, and then disappear. Then he goes, and I'm going to destroy this videotape once I'm done talking, because I'm not an idiot. And then he's like, and then after that I'll just never mention that I killed Batman. I'll just have a wife and kids and be fine. And I heard that, I'm like, yeah, that is the exact way you should go about killing Batman. Just do it and then shut the fuck up. And no one will ever find you. Everybody gets one. And that is the end of Batman is Done. Thanks for...
Where are the other drugs going?
Do you want to say that again?
Where are the other drugs going?
Alright. I've been Ben.
I've been Phoenix.
John.
Sablor.
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 Do you want people to find you on Facebook?
Sablor.
Follow him on Twitter. Thanks.
I saw on Twitter.
Thank you. Alright.
Sablor.
Bye.